Hello family. Tick-tock, tick-tock. The clock is counting down for UK skilled work visa holders. If you're on the edge of your seat about visa deadlines, you're in the right place. Welcome to Act Now or Miss Out, the critical countdown. Whether you are a skilled worker, health and care worker, student, ILR holder, on the Global Talent or Innovator visa, or even a tourist, this video is for you. Hence make sure you watch till the end of the video, so you do not miss out on this very vital information. For our indefatigable fans and those new to the family, you now have the option to join to become a member of the family. For others, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let's get into it. The urgency of deadlines. They can be the bane of our existence, but they're also the drumbeat pushing us towards action. For skilled work visa holders in the UK, an urgent deadline is looming. Let's get you ahead of the game. The significance of deadlines. In the world of immigration, deadlines are not just dates on a calendar, they are the lifelines that dictate our ability to work, live, and dream in a new country. For those holding or aspiring for a skilled work visa in the UK, understanding and respecting these deadlines is paramount. The looming deadline for skilled work visa holders. There's a particular date that every skilled work visa holder needs to mark, circle, and highlight. This isn't just any deadline, it's a pivotal moment that could define your future in the UK. Missing this date could mean saying goodbye to your career aspirations, and starting over. Why deadlines demand our attention? Why do these deadlines demand our undivided attention? Because the consequences of overlooking them are too significant to ignore. On one hand, meeting a deadline can mean a seamless continuation of your life in the UK. On the other, missing it can disrupt your career, your family's stability, and your long-term plans. The countdown begins. As the countdown begins, the race against time intensifies. It's not just about filling out an application. It's about ensuring every document is perfect, every requirement is met, and every box is ticked. This is where preparation meets opportunity. Strategies to beat the deadline. Beating the deadline requires more than just hard work, it demands smart strategies. Start early, create a comprehensive checklist, and consider enlisting professional help if needed. Remember, it's not just about crossing the finish line, it's about doing so with confidence and peace of mind. The role of employers in the deadline dance. Employers, you're part of this dance too. Your support can make all the difference in the world. From providing necessary documentation to offering moral support, your role in helping your employees beat the deadline is invaluable. Last-minute pitfalls to avoid. And the rush to meet the deadline, it's easy to stumble into pitfalls. Missing documents, incorrect information, or underestimating processing times can derail your efforts. Vigilance and attention to detail are your best allies in avoiding these common mistakes. As we wrap up this segment, remember, the power of preparation cannot be overstated. Deadlines might be daunting, but with the right approach, they're entirely manageable. Stay informed, stay prepared, and let's turn the urgency of deadlines into a catalyst for action. Your UK journey depends on it. Let's pause for a minute. Are you currently enjoying the video? If so, then please take a minute to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the notification button, so that you are the first to be notified when the next video drops. In Chronicles of Ola, we talk about life, living in the UK, immigration-related information and lots more. So please join the family and share the channel with your friends. Now let's get back to it. Understanding the skilled work visa. The skilled work visa serves as a crucial pathway for professionals around the globe aiming to engage in the UK's vibrant and diverse job market. This segment, highlighted by a montage of skilled professionals working across various sectors, underscores the significance of this visa category for individuals seeking to contribute their expertise within the UK. Key features of the skilled work visa. Eligibility. To qualify for a skilled work visa, applicants must have a job offer from a UK employer holding a valid sponsor license. The role must meet the skill level of RQF3, or above, equivalent to A-levels, and adhere to the minimum salary threshold, which varies depending on the specific job and its respective going rate. Sponsorship. A certificate of sponsorship, COS, from the employing organization is essential. This document contains details about the role offered to the applicant, including the salary, and the SOC, Standard Occupational Classification, code. Salary threshold. Applicants must be paid the higher of either the general salary threshold of £26,200 per year, or the specific going rate for their occupation. Certain exceptions apply, such as for healthcare and education jobs, where the threshold might be lower. English language requirement. Applicants must prove their knowledge of English by passing an approved English language test at level B1 or higher, or by holding a degree taught in English. Duration and renewal. The visa can be issued for up to 5 years before it needs to be renewed. Timely renewal is crucial to maintain legal working status in the UK. The importance of visa deadlines. The voiceover emphasizes the great responsibility that accompanies the opportunity provided by the skilled work visa. One of the most critical responsibilities for visa holders is to ensure they are fully aware of their visa expiration dates and to act proactively in renewing their visa to avoid any lapse in their legal status to work in the UK. Planning for renewal. Timely application. Visa holders should begin the renewal process several months before their current visa expires to ensure there is sufficient time to gather necessary documents and navigate any potential delays in the application process. Maintaining eligibility. It's essential to maintain continuous employment with a licensed sponsor and meet all the other eligibility criteria, such as the salary threshold and English language requirement, at the time of renewal. The skilled work visa offers a valuable opportunity for skilled professionals to work in the UK, contributing to its dynamic job market across various sectors. However, it comes with the responsibility of adhering to strict visa deadlines and requirements. By understanding these obligations and planning accordingly, professionals can ensure they continue to benefit from the opportunities provided by the skilled work visa without interruption. What's the rush? Why the rush, you ask? Changes in immigration laws, processing times, and the sheer volume of applications can create bottlenecks. Missing a deadline could mean a missed job opportunity, or worse, having to leave the UK. The impact of immigration law changes. Immigration laws are constantly evolving, and staying abreast of these changes is crucial. A new rule can come into effect that may alter the requirements for your visa category, or introduce a new process that you need to follow. Processing times and their unpredictability. Visa processing times can be unpredictable, often varying based on the volume of applications received. During peak times, or when there are staffing issues, these times can extend significantly, leaving applicants in limbo. The volume of applications. The UK remains a top destination for skilled workers worldwide, leading to a high volume of visa applications. This demand can overwhelm the system, causing delays and increasing the importance of meeting deadlines. The consequences of missing a deadline. Missing a deadline isn't just a minor hiccup, it can have serious consequences. It could mean losing your job, if your legal right to work is affected, having your visa cancelled, or in the worst case scenario, facing deportation. The domino effect on your career. The repercussions extend beyond just staying in the UK. Your career trajectory can take a hit, with missed job opportunities, and gaps in employment history making it harder to secure positions in the future. The personal toll of visa issues. On a personal level, visa issues can be incredibly stressful. The uncertainty can strain family life, disrupt your living arrangements, and impact your mental health. The importance of being proactive. Being proactive is key. By keeping track of deadlines, preparing your documents early, and understanding the application process, you can mitigate the risks and avoid the rush. In conclusion, the rush to meet visa deadlines is about safeguarding your future in the UK. By staying informed and acting promptly, you can stay ahead of the game and ensure your journey in the UK continues smoothly. The deadline details. Here's the scoop: the current deadline for skilled work visa renewals is fast approaching. We're talking about a date that could make or break your stay in the UK. Mark it in your calendar, set a reminder, do whatever it takes to remember this date. The critical date. This isn't just any date, it's the critical juncture for thousands of skilled professionals across the UK. Missing this deadline isn't an option, unless you're planning an unplanned holiday back to your home country. Why this deadline matters. Why does this particular deadline matter? It's more than just a bureaucratic formality. It's about securing your legal status, your livelihood, and your future in a country that relies on your skills and expertise. The renewal process. The renewal process for your skilled work visa involves several steps, each as crucial as the last. From the online application to the submission of your biometric information, every stage must be completed with precision and care. Gathering your documents. Gathering your documents is the first step. This isn't just about your passport and current visa. You'll need proof of ongoing employment, evidence of meeting the income threshold, and possibly more, depending on your circumstances. Understanding the income threshold. The income threshold is a key component of your renewal. It's not just about what you earn, but ensuring your salary meets the Home Office's requirements. Get to know these numbers. They're as important as your job itself. Timing is everything. Timing is everything when it comes to visa renewals. Apply too early, and you might not have all the necessary evidence. Apply too late, and you risk the application not being processed in time. Find that sweet spot, typically about 3 months before your current visa expires. Seeking professional help. If you're unsure about any part of the process, seek professional help. Immigration advisors can be worth their weight in gold, offering clarity and peace of mind as you navigate the complexities of visa renewal. This deadline isn't just a date, it's a milestone in your UK journey. Treat it with the respect it deserves, and you'll continue to reap the rewards of working in one of the world's most vibrant economies. Remember, the UK wants you to stay, make sure you can. The consequences of missing out. Miss this deadline, and the dominoes start to fall. It's not just about packing your bags, it's about the impact on your career trajectory, your family, and your long-term plans. Let's ensure that doesn't happen. The immediate impact. The immediate impact of missing a visa deadline is clear, and often harsh. You may find yourself having to leave the UK abruptly, disrupting your life and work. This sudden change can be disorienting and stressful. Career implications. Your career trajectory can suffer a serious blow. You may have to leave a job you love, miss out on promotions, or face difficulties finding a similar role back home. The professional network you've built can unravel quickly. Family and personal life disruption. If your family is with you in the UK, they too will feel the brunt of this missed deadline. Children may have to leave school midterm, and your partner may have to abandon their job or business. The emotional toll on your family can be significant. Long-term plans derailed. Long-term plans can be derailed. Whether you were aiming for permanent residency, buying a home, or establishing a stable life in the UK, missing a visa deadline can set these plans back by years, or even take them off the table entirely. Legal and financial consequences. There are legal and financial consequences too. You may face bans on re-entering the UK, and the money invested in your life here could be lost. Not to mention the potential legal costs of trying to rectify the situation. Impact on mental health. The stress of dealing with visa issues can take a toll on your mental health. The uncertainty and pressure can lead to anxiety and depression, affecting your well-being and ability to make clear decisions. The ripple effect on your network. There's also a ripple effect on your professional and social network. Colleagues, friends, and mentors that you've connected with in the UK may become distant, as you navigate this unexpected change in your life. In conclusion, the consequences of missing a visa deadline are far-reaching, and can affect every aspect of your life. It's crucial to meet these deadlines to maintain the life and career you've worked so hard to build in the UK. Let's take action now to prevent these dominoes from falling. Tips for timely renewal of UK skilled worker visa. Renewing your UK skilled worker visa requires careful planning and attention to detail. Here are some tips to ensure a timely renewal process. Start early. Apply before expiry. Begin the renewal process well before your current visa expires, to avoid any gaps in your legal status in the UK. Certificate of sponsorship. Ensure you have a new certificate of sponsorship, COS, from your employer, if required for the renewal. Document checklist. Valid passport. Confirm that your passport is valid and has at least one blank page for the visa. Proof of knowledge of English. Have evidence of your English language proficiency ready. Financial evidence. Prepare documents to prove you have enough personal savings to support yourself, unless your cost shows your employer can support you. Application process. Online application. Complete the online application form available on the Gov.uk website. Biometric information. Schedule and attend an appointment to provide your biometric information, fingerprints and a photo. Financial requirements. Salary threshold. Make sure your job offer meets the minimum salary requirement, which is the higher of £26,200 per year, £10.75 per hour, or the going rate for the job. Maintenance funds. If you have been in the UK for less than a year, you may need to show evidence of maintenance funds. Stay informed. Keep updated. Immigration rules can change, so stay informed about any updates or changes to the skilled worker visa requirements. Legal advice. Professional assistance. Consider seeking professional assistance with your renewal application to navigate the complex process and provide evidence that you meet all the requirements. Timing and fees. Application timing. You can apply to extend your visa up to 60 days before your current leave expires. Priority services. If you need a faster decision, consider using priority services for an additional fee, which can provide a decision within 5 working days, or by the end of the next working day. After applying. Do not travel. Avoid traveling outside of the UK, Ireland, the Channel Islands, or the Isle of Man until you receive a decision on your application, as this could lead to withdrawal of the application. By following these tips, and ensuring that all your documents are in order, you can maintain your legal status in the UK, and continue your employment without interruption. The impact on the UK job market. Why does all this matter? The UK job market relies on skilled professionals like you. Your expertise fuels industries and innovation. Let's keep that engine running by meeting those deadlines. Planning for the long term. Thinking long term? Meeting your visa deadline is just the beginning. We'll explore how timely renewals can pave the way for permanent residency, and even citizenship. Dream big, and plan accordingly. Planning for the long term, from skilled worker visa to permanent residency. When you're on a skilled worker visa in the UK, it's important to think ahead about your long-term goals, which may include permanent residency, or even British citizenship. Timely renewals of your visa are a critical part of this journey. Here's how you can plan for the long term, and ensure your path to settlement is as smooth as possible. Understand the path to settlement. Continuous residence. To qualify for indefinite leave to remain, ILR, you generally need 5 years of continuous residence in the UK on a skilled worker visa. Absences from the UK. Keep track of your absences from the UK, as you should not be away for more than 180 days in any 12-month period during these 5 years. Timely visa renewals. Renew before expiry. Apply for renewal before your current visa expires, to avoid any gaps in your legal status, which could affect your continuous residence. Maintain employment. Ensure you have ongoing employment with a licensed sponsor, as this is a requirement for the skilled worker visa and for eventual settlement. Meeting financial requirements. Salary threshold. Make sure your salary meets the minimum threshold required for the skilled worker visa, which is crucial for both visa renewal and ILR applications. Savings. Build up savings if necessary, as you may need to show evidence of maintenance funds during the renewal process. Documentation and application. Document checklist. Keep a checklist of all documents needed for visa renewals and ILR applications, including proof of employment, salary, and personal information. Professional advice. Consider consulting with an immigration lawyer to ensure you're meeting all the requirements, and to help with any complexities in your application. Looking toward citizenship. Naturalization. After holding ILR for at least 12 months, you may be eligible to apply for British citizenship through naturalization. Life in the UK test. Pass the Life in the UK test, and meet the English language requirements, which are prerequisites for both ILR and citizenship. Stay informed and compliant. Stay updated. Immigration policies can change, so it's important to stay informed about the current rules, and any upcoming changes that might affect your status. Compliance. Always comply with the conditions of your visa, to avoid jeopardizing your chances of long-term stay in the UK. Plan for the future. Long-term goals. Set clear long-term goals, such as obtaining ILR and citizenship, and create a timeline for achieving these milestones. Adapt to changes. Be prepared to adapt your plans if immigration policies or your personal circumstances change. By planning carefully and staying on top of your visa renewals and requirements, you can pave the way for permanent residency and ultimately, British citizenship. Dream big and take the necessary steps to make your long-term stay in the UK a reality. That's all for today's video. We hope you now have more information around these topics that have been discussed. We encourage you to take that bold step towards your next career adventure. The UK awaits your contribution to its vibrant and diverse workforce. Not so fast though. Did you like the video? Do you have friends and family that need to know about these details, to make their move to the UK a success? Then make sure you share, and share. Many of you only watch my videos, a whooping 80% of you, but haven't subscribed. Why not? Please subscribe today, and turn on the notification button so that you be the first to be notified when I drop more of this content. For those that want to support the channel, my PayPal link is in the description of the video. If you need a paid inquiry, make a donation to the channel, and send your details to my email, chroniclesofola@gmail.com. Shalom.